Hey, forgot to take my glasses off. Hey, so in this video, we are going to look at Mailchimp's new survey function. So surveys in Mailchimp are different than the lesson I did in Typeform. Typeform definitely has way more features, but the Mailchimp survey function is built into Mailchimp. So maybe you want to use that if you don't want to pay for Typeform. Also, it is different from the simple poll and simple surveys in Mailchimp, which there's another lesson on. This is Mailchimp's new survey, so let's dive into what it is. So we'll go to audience and then surveys, and we're going to make a survey. We're going to make the first survey. So we'll click create a survey, and we'll start by adding questions. So we'll click the add a question button. And the first question, we'll just make a radio button. This obviously is just a sample. This is not something you would ever ask. We'll add another question, which will be a range from 1 to 10. Then we'll add another question, which is just open text, so people can just type in their answers to the question. So now we can give the survey a name, and let's say we wanted to rearrange some of the questions here. So we can click the up or down arrow to move things. So now that second, now we can move that all the way down. Looks good for now. Actually, I'll move the open text question to the bottom. And if you want to make things required, you can just click on required. If we click over to design, we can make it look a little different or a little better. So we'll click on white background because that just looks better than the gray. We'll change the button color to an orange. It's a bit more fun. And we'll go to custom messaging. So the description is what shows up above the survey. So just add a little bit of text there. You can make the button name something different. And you can make the confirm message different as well, if you want. Obviously, not important, but we can do that. We can take off the Mailchimp badge and include our logo, should we want to have our logo there. Let's leave that off for now. So we're done. We've added questions, we've given it some design, we'll click save and close, and now we will turn it on. So now there's two options that we have here. We can either share this anonymously or share this with our contacts. And because we didn't add in an email address field on the form, if we share this without attribution, it'll be fully anonymous, and that's okay in some cases. And if we turn on attribution, which I'll show you in a second, then we will associate all of the survey responses with contacts on our list. So if we click share on Twitter or share on Facebook, it'll share it on those social platforms. There's no attribution, so it'll be completely anonymous. If we click on share email here and click link with automatic response attribution, that just means that we are going to tie responses to contacts. And if we go to the end of this here, we'll see that there's a merge tag called unique ID. Unique ID, there's no U or an E there. That just means that's associating it with our contacts. So if we copy that, hit close, go to campaigns and create a campaign, we can send an email to people to do the survey. So click on email, regular email, and begin. So in the content, we'll select a template, and we're just going to add the link to the survey. And here's where we paste in the URL that we got from the survey page. And it has the merge tag unique ID. So we'll click insert, save, continue. This is obviously just a sample. You'll write a real email, a real campaign for all of this. For this, this is just an example. So let's edit the recipients. You can send it to your entire audience. I'm just going to send it to one person. It's going to go new group or segment. Email address. Just for this example, I just want to send it to one person. I don't want to send it to all of the fake subscribers on my list. There are lessons on sending campaigns with segments and tags and all of that in the course. This lesson isn't that. So for now, just going to quickly set up this campaign, send it, and then I'll talk about how to automate an email to only people who have filled in the survey. So click save, send to one subscriber. Now it's queued up, so let's go into our email and look at the survey link, click it, fill it in, and then see it on the back end of Mailchimp. So here we can see I got the email. I'm going to click on the survey link. So this was sent to a subscriber, a fake subscriber in this case. Click on the survey. Now we see the survey. So this was the description, and these are the questions that we asked. So I'll just type in some answers, and click finish. So now a survey has been completed by a contact on our mailing list. So if we go back into Mailchimp and we go to audience and surveys, we'll see our survey here that we started, and we'll see that there's one response. And that response was obviously the response I just did from a contact. So even though there wasn't an email address in the survey, we tied it with attribution to a contact on the list because that was the link we decided to share. So we click view and we click view all responses. We'll see that this person, Liza at fake subscriber, filled it in. These were the answers that this person gave, right? So that's good. So now say we want to send an automation to anyone that fills in the survey. So we'll click tag contacts and we'll create or use a tag called survey, or you could call it whatever you want. If you have more than one survey, then give it a more unique name than just survey. In this example, we're just running one survey and we're tagging people that have filled it in as survey so we can automate to them in a moment. So we'll click apply tags, and this will apply to all contacts who have responded to the survey. So apply, and we're done. So now if you fill in the survey on this list, you get tagged as survey. So if we go back to the Mailchimp homepage here and we go to campaigns, we'll create a campaign, an email, an automated email, tags, and email subscribers when they're tagged. So just call it something like survey responders for now. It's the right audience. Click begin. It's exciting. So here we'll go to edit. So we want to say send this immediately and then select a tag survey. So this means if somebody is tagged as survey, they will get this email automation immediately, meaning that if they fill in the survey, they get an email about the survey from you automatically when they fill it out immediately. So we'll update the trigger, and there we go. That's how you do it. That's how you create a survey, and then how you tag contacts who have filled in the survey so you can create an automation like this one right here, where the trigger is immediately after a tag has been added to the contact, and the tag is the tag you used from the survey. So that's surveys. That's emailing people based on them filling in a survey. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Cheers.